Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Brandon Rosa, and welcome to episode 61 of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. Every Monday, this podcast covers new game releases, the previous week's gaming news, and we all learn an Xbox-related fun fact together. This show is on YouTube and podcast services around the world, so please subscribe in your favorite and leave a review. Xboxin10.com, no numbers, is your quick source for links to all of our podcast destinations and social media profiles, which you can follow at Xboxin10. To start, let's talk game releases. The big game out last week was Carrion, and the games coming out this week include Tannenberg, Max and the Book of Chaos, Maid of Sker, Samurai Showdown Neo Geo Collection, Destroy All Humans, Skater XL, Grounded, Other Side, Cubers Arena, The Sims 4 Nifty Knitting, Lost Wing, Nowhere Project, Hellpoint, Yakuza Kiwami 2, Merchants of the Skies, The Tourist, Castle Storm 2, Swim Out, and Heroes of Hammerwatch Ultimate Edition. Now on to last week's biggest news stories, and we have 6 to cover this week. Number 1, of course, is all about the Xbox Game Showcase. This is a write-up that I'm going to summarize by Will Tuttle over on Xbox Wire, titled Introducing the Largest, Most Creatively Diverse Games Lineup in Console History, led by Halo Infinite. Our unique vision for the next generation of gaming starts with players at the center, immersing you in riveting, fun, and mind-blowing experiences on any device. We know what matters the most to you, unforgettable games. Games that deeply connect you with fascinating characters, vast worlds, and great friends wherever you are. And with the new era of gaming upon us, the world's greatest developers are reimagining new worlds and ideas to entertain you for the years to come. Just months from the launch of Xbox Series X and today's Xbox Game Showcase, we debuted the largest, most creatively diverse games lineup in console history, led by Halo Infinite and all-in Xbox Game Pass Day 1. Halo Infinite is the biggest and most ambitious Halo ever, and today we provided the first glimpse of its stunning campaign gameplay, giving you a taste of what to expect this holiday season. From new expansive worlds in Fable, Avowed, and Everwild to unprecedented realism with Forza Motorsport, we took you back to some familiar universes and introduced a few you've yet to traverse. Partner support for Xbox has never been stronger, and their creativity was on full display with world premieres of Stalker 2, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis, and much more, all launching exclusively on Xbox consoles. We also announced an incredible partnership between Xbox and Bungie, bringing Destiny 2 to Xbox Game Pass this fall, with access to previous expansions and the upcoming Destiny 2 Beyond Light at no additional cost. Bungie is also releasing Destiny 2 optimized for Xbox Series X, with 4K resolutions running at 60 frames per second. Bungie is one of the many developers bringing their titles to Xbox Game Pass. In fact, Xbox Game Pass members will now be able to play every game in our Xbox Game Showcase as part of their membership or free to play when they launch. Below, we've summarized everything revealed today, inclusive of 10 world premieres, 22 games being built to launch exclusively on Xbox consoles, projects from 9 of our 15 Xbox game studios, and several of our partners. The games you saw today take full advantage of the world's most powerful console, Xbox Series X, to deliver unprecedented fidelity, performance, precision, and immersion. Now, I highly recommend that you go read the full blog post, but to keep track, I will number these as I go, and I will touch on some games more than others. Number 1, Halo Infinite by Xbox Game Studios 343 Industries, launching in holiday 2020. Halo Infinite is the biggest and most ambitious Halo game ever created. Fans of the Master Chief around the world got a first ever look at Halo Infinite's campaign, featuring new gameplay mechanics, bigger battles, epic vistas, and more complex visual effects than ever before, utilizing the full power of Xbox Series X. With a flawless 60 frames per second locked for campaign gameplay and the freedom to explore a Halo ring that is several times larger than the last 2 Halo games combined, Halo Infinite will immerse players in the next chapter of Master Chief's journey. For more details, you can check out more insight on the Halo Waypoint blog. I loved what I saw, and I see a lot of people complaining about the textures because the graphics didn't look truly next-gen, but I thought it looked great for a Halo game and definitely gave me Halo Combat Evolved vibes. I love the open world nature of it, that we'll be able to explore the story for ourselves. And they did announce next that Halo Infinite will be a platform for years and years to come, and that we shouldn't expect a numbered sequel to Infinite or in the mainline series anytime soon. I can't wait to see what they build with this new entry in the series, and I will be there day 1 to play it. I am so excited. Into the world premiere section, number 2, As Dusk Falls, Xbox Game Studios Interior Night. Number 3, Avowed, Xbox Game Studios Obsidian. Obsidian Entertainment's next epic first-person RPG set in the fantasy world of Era. I liked what I saw in the short glimpse. It looks like Obsidian Entertainment is now going to try to out Skyrim Bethesda with Avowed, similar to what I think they did with The Outer Worlds. I think they outdid Fallout, and I can't wait to see what they do with this next entry. Number 4, Fable, Xbox Game Studios' Playground Games. A new beginning for the legendary franchise, explore a land of fantastical creatures and wonderful places. Developed by Playground Games for Xbox Series X and Windows 10 and coming to Xbox Game Pass. A great closing to the show, and I love the humor that they had already in this little short trailer. It has made me want to go back and play Fable Anniversary, as I've never truly played through a full Fable game. Number 4, Forza Motorsport, Xbox Game Studios Turn 10 Studios. I may have actually been most surprised by this in the showcase. I was certain that Forza Motorsport 8, which they didn't number in the series, and it seems that they're going to build this out to be a platform for years to come, was not announced as a launch title. You always want to show off a nice car game with new hardware, and it seems that's why they've been pushing Dirt 5. Number 6, The Gunk by Thunderful Publishing. Number 7, Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis by Sega Corp coming in 2021. Number 8, Stalker 2 by GSC Game World. Number 9, State of Decay 3, Xbox Game Studios Undead Labs. The next evolution in State of Decay is currently in development, bringing fans the new ultimate in zombie survival simulation. Another one that I was truly surprised about and was so excited with what I saw. I enjoyed the first State of Decay back on the 360 for a little bit, could not get into 2, and I love how the graphics look in 3. I do want a simulation zombie survival game, and it looks beautiful already. Number 10, Tetris Effect Connected by Enhance, coming holiday 2020. Number 11, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide by Fat Shark, coming in 2021. The next section is broken down into updates on highly anticipated games, Crossfire X by Microsoft, Smilegate Entertainment, and Remedy, coming in 2020. Number 12, Destiny 2 Beyond Light from Bungie, coming November 10th, 2020. Another huge surprise for the showcase, and probably the biggest get hype moment I had with my friend while watching. Given how Destiny 2 currently runs on the Xbox One X, we were debating going back and playing on PC when this expansion launches. Now that it's coming to Game Pass, we can simultaneously switch between the Series X version and PC, and it's all going to be included. I cannot wait to see what the future holds, and Microsoft already announced that they are working with Bungie to see if they can get all the expansions and seasons launched also into Game Pass. Huge news. Number 13, Everwild by Xbox Game Studios Rare. Inspired by the beauty of the natural world around us, Everwild is a brand new game in development from Rare where unique and unforgettable experiences await in a natural and magical world. Play as an Eternal as you explore and build bonds with the world around you. Now, while this game looks beautiful and I'm excited to see more, I was upset that we truly don't know what this game is about, but I guess time will tell. 14, Grounded by Xbox Game Studios Obsidian Entertainment, launching on July 28th, 2020. I think we've talked about this game enough on the show, and that doesn't mean it's a bad thing. I'm excited to try this with a few friends and see if we can get into it next week. Number 15, The Medium by Bloober Team, coming in holiday 2020. As a big fan of horror, I cannot wait to check this game out, and I love that it's coming to Game Pass. Number 16, The Outer Worlds Peril on Gorgon by Private Division and Obsidian Entertainment, coming on September 9th, 2020. The first of 2 expansion packs. Now I still have to go back and finish The Outer Worlds. I enjoyed my time with it, and I'm sure millions of fans will be happy with this news. Number 17, Psychonauts 2 by Xbox Game Studios Double Fine. Featuring a cool behind-the-scenes music video game trailer including my favorite Jack Black, it actually got me kind of interested in this game as I'd never seen a Psychonauts before. Now this game was supposed to come out in 2020, and there was some behind-the-scenes news that it has been delayed into 2021. 23, Tell Me Why by Xbox Game Studios Don't Nod Entertainment, coming on August 27th. As a huge fan of their work on the Life is Strange series, one of my favorites of all time, I cannot wait to check out this game, and I love the news that came out that the episodes will be released a week apart, so it doesn't feel like we have to wait months and months to find out the next part of the story. Now into the Summer Game Fest reveal section, which was part of the pre-show. 19, Balan Wonderworld by Square Enix. 20, Dragon Quest XI Echoes of an Elusive Age Definitive Edition, coming on December 4th, 2020. 21, Echo Generation by Coco Cucumber, coming in 2021. Number 22, Exomecha, coming by Twisted Red in 2021. If you missed the trailer for Exomecha, highly check it out. It's going to be a free-to-play online competitive FPS that takes place in Omeka, a new and untouched planet with exotic environments. Crazy game that has Transformers-looking enemies and giant robot dinosaurs? I'm totally in. Number 23, Hello Neighbor 2 by Tiny Built Games and Eerie Guest. And number 23, for some reason, Watch Dogs Legion by Ubisoft. The next short list is just going to be iconic Xbox Game Studios titles that are going to be newly optimized for Xbox Series X. This includes Forza Horizon 4, Gears 5, Gears Tactics, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, and Sea of Thieves. Whew, after that long list and summary of all the games we got to see, I hope you guys all watched the showcase and enjoyed it as much as I did. I'm seeing a lot of hate on the internet. I don't think this conference blew me away, but I thought it was very strong and loved what I saw. I cannot wait to see what the August event reveals, including Project Lockhart, the price, and when we can start purchasing this console. I'm going to go a little quick through the last news stories of the week just to catch everybody up. Number 2, Microsoft. It was a breakthrough quarter for gaming by Wesley Yin-Poole at Eurogamer. Microsoft boss Satya Nadella said it was a breakthrough quarter for gaming. They saw record engagement and monetization led by strength on and off console, as people everywhere turn to gaming to connect, socialize, and play with others. Nadella said Xbox Game Pass is seeing record subscriber growth across both console and PC, and pointed to Minecraft, which reached a new high of nearly 132 million monthly active users during the quarter ending June 30th, 2020. Gaming revenue also increased by $1.3 billion. Just wanted to highlight this as it shows how strong the gaming industry is, and I don't think it's just because of everyone being inside with COVID-19. Great news to see how strong Game Pass is and that Minecraft continues to be a powerhouse for Microsoft and Xbox. Number 3, Rocket League will become free-to-play in summer 2020 by Adam Bankhurst at IGN. Rocket League, the car-based soccer game that has seen over 75 million players since its launch in 2015, will be going free-to-play in summer 2020, and anyone who plays the game before it goes free-to-play will be rewarded with Legacy status. As for Legacy status, any player who has played Rocket League prior to its move free-to-play will earn the following: all Rocket League branded DLC released before free-to-play, established 20XX title that displays the year when the player first started playing Rocket League, 200 plus common items upgraded to Legacy quality, Golden Cosmo boosts, Dicey Ochoro wheels, and Huntress player banner. I think this is a great move so more people will be able to enjoy Rocket League. I think they will also make more money from the deal. One of my favorite games, and I think objectively one of the best games of all time, will now be in the hands of many more players. Number 4, Xbox Game Pass unlikely to be on Switch and PlayStation, Matt Purslow at IGN writes. Xbox boss Phil Spencer has played down the potential of Xbox Game Pass being available on Nintendo and Sony systems, despite the company having previously stated that it was a long-term goal to bring the service to all platforms. Talking to GameStar, Spencer said, quote, "The thing about other gaming console platforms is we're not able to bring a full Xbox experience on those platforms. In places where we have brought a full Xbox experience, like what we're doing now on mobile phones with xCloud coming to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, and what we've done with PC, we know when somebody is playing one of our Xbox games, there is an expectation that they've got their Xbox Live community, they have their achievements, Game Pass is an option, the first-party library is there," Spencer said. The other competitive platforms really aren't interested in having a full Xbox experience on their hardware, he added, but for us, we want to be where gamers want to be, and that's the path that we're on. While I think it would have been cool to play some Xbox Game Pass titles on my Switch because I love that piece of hardware, the move is obviously to capture those people that would play it there on their phones with Xbox Game Pass and Project xCloud. Number 5, Microsoft no longer selling 12-month Xbox Live Gold plans ahead of Xbox Series X launch. Adam Bankhurst at IGN writes, Microsoft has officially stopped selling 12-month Xbox Live Gold plans, possibly hinting at a stronger focus on Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, or a new service that could be on the way in time for the launch of Xbox Series X. Microsoft confirmed the change to True Achievements, stating that even though the 12-month plan is not being sold at this time, the 3-month and 1-month plans are still available for purchase. A smart and clear move. I imagine they'll be talking about this at the August event. They need to simplify all their amazing services into one, and I think that one is Xbox Game Pass. And number 6, the final news story is just a date. The next Ubisoft Forward presentation is going to happen in September. I didn't really like what they showed at the last one, but just because those games aren't for me doesn't mean it wasn't a good showcase. Can't wait to see what they do next. As always, we end our show with a fun fact about Xbox, and this one is going to be another long one, but I thought we'd touch on the list of confirmed Series X games as we have just added a whole bunch more. So the following games you'll be able to play on your Series X. 12 Minutes, As Dusk Falls, Avowed, Assassin's Creed Valhalla, Balan Wonderworld, Battlefield 6, Bright Memory Infinite, Call of the Sea, Chivalry 2, Taurus, Control, Chris Tales, Crossfire X, Cyberpunk 2077, Sinjni All Guns Blazing, Demon Turf, Destiny 2, Dirt 5, Dragon Quest XI, Dying Light 2, Echo Generation, Everwild, XO1, Exomecha, Fable, Far Cry 6, FIFA 21, Fortnite, Forza Horizon 4, Forza Motorsport, Gears 5, Gears Tactics, Gods and Monsters, Gothic Remake, Grand Theft Auto 5, Grounded, Halo Infinite, Hitman 3, Hello Neighbor 2, Hyperscape, In Sound Mind, Lake, Last Stop, Madden NFL 21, Mad Streets, Marvel's Avengers, Metal Hellsinger, Microman, Moonray, NBA 2K21, Nith Affinity Reborn, Observer, System Redux, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, Outriders, Party Crash Simulator, Phantasy Star Online 2, Planet Coaster, Pragmata, Psychonauts 2, Psy Hotel, Rainbow Six Quarantine, Rainbow Six Siege, Recompile, Resident Evil Village, Sable, Scarlet Nexus, Sea of Thieves, Stalker 2, State of Decay 3, Senua's Saga Hellblade 2, Scorn, Shredders, Song of Iron, Soulborn, Tetris Effect Connected, Tell Me Why, The Artful Escape, The Ascent, The Big Con, The Falconeer, The Gunk, The Lord of the Rings Gollum, The Medium, The Outer Worlds, The Sims 5, The Second Extinction, Tunic, Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, Unexplored 2 The Wayfarer's Legacy, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2, Vampire the Masquerade Swansong, Warframe, Warhammer 40,000 Darktide, Watch Dogs Legion, Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood, WRC 9, and Yakuza Like a Dragon. Whew! All the games we'll be able to enjoy on our Xbox Series X this year and the years to come. I cannot wait. Thank you all for listening to one of our longer episodes of the Xbox in 10 podcast, your weekly source of Xbox gaming news covered in around 10 minutes. And if you like the show, please subscribe on your favorite podcast service, share it with your friends, and follow on all social media at Xbox in 10. I didn't have much time to game this week, but when I'm done recording, editing, and posting the show, I'm going to go play some Halo on Xbox Game Pass for PC. My name is Brandon Rosa. You can follow me on Xbox at Brosa93. I hope you all have a great week. Please stay safe and keep on gaming.